welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Emma. Today's video, as you can probably tell from the title, is going to be a favourites video. I just wanted to film a up-to-date favourites video for you, kind of for the month of March and April. I did do a favourites video recently, however that was more of a get ready with me and beauty favourites, whereas this has got some beauty products, but then it's also got some fashion and also some like entertainment, like TV shows and things that I want to talk about. But yeah, I kind of just felt like filming a little chatty video for today and just talking through my current favourites. Okay, so I'm going to start off with beauty favourites, and the first thing I want to mention is a skincare product, and this is the Ren Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream. This I really like. I really wanted to introduce a vitamin C serum into my skincare routine, just because vitamin C has some really good benefits. From all the products from Ren that I've tried in the past, I really like them, and I think Ren do actually do some really good skincare, and they have a few things in the vitamin C range. But this is just the Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream. I use this in the morning. I'll just go in and cleanse my face and then just go in with this. It's really refreshing on the skin, and it really helps the skin look a lot more radiant and glowy in the morning, and I really like it. And it is also meant to help with hyperpigmentation over time, which I think it really does. I really have seen an improvement in my skin since using this, and I just really like it. I think it makes my skin look really fresh, and you don't need a lot of it, so it is actually lasting me quite a while. I think I got this for my birthday. I just really like it. It's got a really nice like orange smell to it, which is really nice and refreshing for using in the mornings. It isn't the cheapest product, but like I said, I feel like you will get a lot of uses out of this because you don't need a lot. I really like the packaging. It just comes with a pump, which is just really easy to squeeze out, and then just kind of rub it into your hands. And then actually recently I've been going in with a face roller to just like help it like absorb into the skin. I think it's a really good product. It's been a really good addition to my skincare routine, and I'm definitely seeing a difference with it. I do kind of like to try keep my skincare routine quite simple and minimal and not use too many products, but I do really like this. Also, I find it works really well with my skin because my skin can be quite sensitive. It doesn't like irritate my skin in any way or make my skin like more red or anything. Yeah, I really like this. I would definitely repurchase this once it runs out, because I've just really been loving using this recently. And then moving on to makeup, I've actually only got 3 makeup products that I want to mention, and the first of that is, I did actually briefly mention in that previous makeup favourites video, which I'll link in the cards, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I used the shade 2 Fair, which is the perfect shade for me. It just looks like this. It's really beautiful packaging in typical Charlotte Tilbury style. It's got like the rose gold. This is actually glass, so it's quite a heavy bottle. I will say that, which can be a little bit annoying. I mean, obviously it's really good quality, but it is going to be quite heavy to carry around. But basically this is just like a luminous product that you can use on top of makeup or underneath, and what I tend to do is use it just on bare skin. It comes on this doe foot applicator, which I actually really like because it just makes it really easy to apply. You can really concentrate it in the areas that you want to add that glow, but it's just really nice. It's nothing too heavy, and it doesn't feel really heavy on the skin, and it's not like a really glittery glow. It's a really nice healthy looking glow without like adding like glitter to your face, which is really nice because it looks quite natural on the skin, and I really like it. It just kind of helps even out the skin tone and make the skin just look a little bit more healthy, and without obviously adding a lot of coverage, but it looks really nice on the skin. And I really like just wearing this and some concealer. You can wear this like under foundation or under like a tinted moisturizer. That looks really nice also, but I do just really like wearing this just kind of as a base, with then just a little bit of spot concealing in the areas where I feel like I need a little bit extra coverage, and it just looks really beautiful. And I feel like that is going to be like my go-to base for like spring summer, when I just want something very minimal and very easy and quick, and it's just really good product. This shade is a really good match for me. It blends out really nicely. I actually blend it out with a brush, and then I just kind of go over it with a beauty blender just to make sure it's all blended in seamlessly. But it just looks really beautiful on the skin. It just helps the skin look a little bit more awake and alive, and yeah, it just really helps add that really nice healthy glow to the skin, which I really like. Also, I feel like this is going to last me ages. It's a really good product. I've heard people rave about this for years, and this is obviously my first time using it, and I just feel like it is a really good product. This is quite expensive. I do believe like Collection made me do a dupe of this. I've not tried that, so I can't comment on it, but I really love this, and I think if you are someone who likes a more of a minimal makeup in the summer, I think you would really love this. I feel like I rave about all my Charlotte Tilbury products because all of the products that I've tried I really like, and this is no exception. And I just think it's a really beautiful base and just adds that really nice glow. And yeah, I'm really excited to continue using this. I think this will look beautiful on holiday, just as like almost just this and a little bit of bronze on your skin for like an everyday like holiday makeup. I think this would be beautiful, and yeah, I really recommend this if you haven't tried it. I do believe you can get like a miniature version, which is a bit cheaper if you do just want to give it a go, but I'd really recommend trying it because it is just really beautiful product and not like anything I've really owned before. So yeah, really love it, and it actually also lasts really well for a glowy product. I feel like it doesn't really like fade away. Like I've actually got it on today. I've just got this and then a little bit of concealer and then just my cream bronzer, blusher, and then some powder, and that's kind of all I've got on my face, and I really like it. It doesn't feel heavy at all on the face, but I just think it gives a really nice finish to the skin. Yeah, really love this. Okay, and then the next product I want to mention is a new brow product that I've been using, and this is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. It just looks like this. Yeah, it's just a dual-ended brow product, and on one side it actually has an ink stain, which is like a little pen. If you can see that, it's just like a little felt tip pen, and it just does like little strokes. What I really like about this is it's actually really easy to mimic like brow hairs with the little ink pen, which I really like. I've not really used an ink pen for my brows previously, but I really like it. I think it works really well. What I also really like about it is it's not really intense on the eyebrows, so it's really easy to like lightly build up, rather than like some brow products you go in with and it's like really bold and it's quite difficult to then diffuse the product, whereas this goes on really nicely. And then on the other side it does just have a twist up really thin pencil, which I really like. It's really thin, so it's nice and easy to use to mimic brow hairs, and I kind of just go in with my Glossier Boy Brow, let that kind of dry, then go in with the ink stain, and then I go in with the pencil just to kind of define them. And I think it's been working really nicely on my brows. I mean, to be honest, my brows aren't the best at the moment. I really need to start getting them done again and getting them shaped, but I've really been enjoying this. And this is in the shade Brown Sugar, which actually is a really good shade for my brows. It's not too dark, but like obviously you can build up the intensity by just applying a little bit more pressure, but because it goes on really nicely, it's just really easy to use, and it's not like intimidating at all to use on the brows, which I do really like. The only thing I will say is obviously because it's got the pencil on one side and the ink on the other side, it hasn't got a spoolie, so I do have to use a separate spoolie. Normally I do quite like pencils with the spoolie on the end, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I just really like this product. I'm not sure how much it is, but I really like it. Also, what I will say is the ink stain's not drying up really quickly, which I think is really good. I think because the packaging is quite tight, like airtight, so it's not like drying up, which is really good, because I have had a few like products a bit like this that have dried up quite quickly, whereas this seems to be lasting really well. I've not really used a lot of Urban Decay for a while. This is kind of the only Urban Decay product in my makeup stash at the moment, but I really like this. So yeah, I definitely recommend if you like using brow pens. I think this is a really good one, and I like that you get the pencil on the other end as well, so you can kind of go in with a little bit of both. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying this to fill in my brows recently. Okay, and then the last makeup product that I want to mention is a lip liner, and this is from NYX, and this is the NYX lip liner in Natural. It's quite blunt, I need to sharpen it. I really like it. I've just got it on today. It's a really nice nude colour. It's a little bit darker than some of my other nudes, but I really like it. It's just really nice at defining the lips, and I actually really like just using this on its own and then going in with just a lip balm. I don't even know what it's called. This is like an SPF lip balm, because we have had some really sunny days in the UK recently, so I kind of just go in with this and then use the lip balm to kind of diffuse the colour out a little bit. And I just really like the colour. It's a really nice like natural colour. It's not like too pink or too brown. It is just a really nice quite natural nude, which I really like. I just think it's really complementary colour. It goes a lot well with a lot of different like eye makeups as well, and yeah, I just think it's really nice. It's a really nice crayon. It's really easy to use, because I kind of like to go in with my lip liners like around the edge and then just blend them in with my finger to kind of diffuse them across the whole of the lip, and it's really easy to do that with. Obviously it is a lip crayon that you have to sharpen, which can be a little bit annoying, but yeah, it's just a really nice lip liner. It's just a really easy natural lip liner, and it goes well with a lot of different lipsticks as well on top, and I just really like it. I think it works really nicely. I can quite struggle a lot with lip colours. I find a lot of lip colours don't really suit me because I am quite pale, but I really like this. I think it's really nice, and because it is NYX, it is quite affordable. I wouldn't say it was any more than £10. I can't really remember, but I just really like it. I think it's a really nice lip liner that I've really been loving. at the moment. It's not like too peachy or anything like that. It's just a really nice natural nude colour, like the name would suggest, and I think it would suit a lot of different skin tones as well. So yeah, I would really recommend this. Okay, and then the last beauty product I want to mention is a perfume. This is the Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb perfume. It just looks like this. I only got this recently. I think I got it for Christmas, or was it for my birthday? I can't really remember, but I absolutely love this. This for me is like a perfect daytime fragrance. I don't know if I've mentioned on this channel, but I tend to prefer quite a deep, oody scent, almost like a unisex, slightly masculine scent. Like my favourite perfume is actually the Tom Ford Tobacco and Vanilla scent, which is obviously, as the name would suggest, very deep and tobacco-y with like that hint of vanilla. And then I also really like the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black perfume, which is kind of a bit similar to the Tobacco and Vanilla perfume, but just a little bit lighter, a little less tobacco-y. So a lot of the perfumes that I actually wear tend to be more like evening perfumes because they can be quite overwhelming in the daytime. I don't mind wearing them in the daytime, but they can be quite strong and quite intense for a daytime fragrance. So I have been loving wearing this just in the daytime. I kind of go through phases of perfume. I don't tend to wear a lot of perfume in the day, but since having this, I've been wearing this a lot and wearing perfume in the day, and it's just really nice to wear a perfume. I think it just really completes a look and makes you feel more put together. I can really struggle with scents. A lot of them can give me headaches. There's a Chloe perfume that I really love, but it gives me a headache unfortunately, so I can't really wear it. Whereas this, when I kind of put it on, I just kind of get whiffs of it throughout the day, and I really love it. I think it's such a nice fragrance, and it is floral, but it's not like really floral, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm terrible at describing scents. So okay, so it says top notes are tea, bergamot and freesia. Heart notes are sambac, jasmine and cataleya, orchard, rose, and then the base is amber, cashmere and patchouli. So basically it is floral, but it's not like a really like girly floral, which I really like. I'm not really a massive floral person. I do like that this has got a little bit of deepness to it, probably because it's got the amber in there, and I just really love the scent. I feel like it's really non-offensive. I feel like it lasts really well on my skin. I think it's just a really nice, like, sophisticated everyday scent, and I just really love wearing it. Yeah, I just absolutely love it. I really love the bottle as well. I think it's a really cute bottle. Yeah, I've just really been enjoying wearing perfume a lot recently, and this has been a perfect everyday fragrance for me. If you're like me and like a bit more of an oody scent, I'd really recommend giving this a sniff, because I think you will like it, because it is obviously a little bit more feminine than like the tobacco scents, but it's not like really overtly feminine and like fruity floral, because that's just not my thing at all. Like, I'm not really like a sweet scent person. I really like something a bit deeper, and this is just a really nice mix of the two that I really like, because I feel like when you wear a perfume, you want a perfume to feel like you, and I really like this one. Yeah, I thought I'd just recommend because I really love this perfume. Okay, and then I have one fashion favourite that I want to mention, which is actually a two-piece, and it is this dark grey suit from the Art of Everyday by Josephine collection with Forth and Reckless. Now, I've not had this long. I've only had this for about a week, but I absolutely adore this suit, and I have already worn it. I have worn the pieces separately. I've not worn it as a suit yet. If you've seen one of my recent videos, I did a video about styling tailored pieces, and I'm absolutely loving wearing tailored pieces. I'm either always wearing a blazer or a pair of trousers at the moment, but this suit is just absolute perfection. I really wanted a dark grey suit for a really long time. I find like grey is just a real easy colour in my wardrobe. It's not like quite as harsh as black, but it goes like well with black, it goes well with white. You can wear like colourful pieces in the wardrobe, and I just really love it. So when I saw this suit in the collection, I was like, right, I really want to buy that. So I believe this is called the Copenhagen set. I will try leave it linked down below. I'm pretty sure both pieces sold out, but I picked up the trousers in a size 12. Now, I could be in between a size 12 and a 14, and I picked these up in the 12, and they fit like a dream. They're the perfect length. They fit perfectly on the waist. They go straight down on my leg, but they don't like stick to my thighs or anything. They're just like quite plain, which I actually really like, but they do have belt loops, so you can add a belt. And they just go straight down to like a tapered leg. I will insert a picture of me wearing these, and I just think they're the perfect trouser. They fit beautifully. The length of them is really good on me. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", and they fall really nicely to a point that I can wear them with trainers, but I could also dress them up with a pair of heels, and I just absolutely love them. They've got pockets on the sides, and then they've actually got a faux pocket on the bum, if you can see that. But I just think they're a perfect trouser. I feel like these are just such a versatile piece in your wardrobe. You could wear them as workwear, you can wear them with like just a t-shirt and trainers like I did. You could dress them up with like a bodysuit and a pair of heels, like I think like a blue heel or like a pink heel, like a popper cut on the heel would look amazing with these trousers, and I just absolutely love them. And I believe these were about £35, the trousers. I think that's actually a really good price for them. And then I did also pick up the blazer, like I said. Now I actually picked this up in a size 12 and a size 14, and I decided to stick with the 14, so I did size up a size just because I find it like the more slouchy fit. And it's just a really nice grey blazer. It's nice and long. It's got the tortoiseshell buttons, like there's the cuff detailing, and then it does also have them on the front, which I really like. It's got pockets. It is also slightly padded in the shoulders, which I love. I know some people are really put off by shoulder pads in blazers, but as long as they're nothing too extreme, I think they just make a blazer look really, really nice and make it fall really beautifully. And yeah, it goes down quite long. Again, I will insert a picture of me wearing this. It's just a really, really nice quality suit. It's lined, the blazer's nicely lined inside. I mean, I mentioned this in my styling tailor pieces, but a suit is just such a great piece to have in the wardrobe because you can dress it up for work, you can dress it up for evenings, you can wear it casually, you could wear like the suit with a t-shirt and trainers, or you could wear them as separates like I have so far. And it's just such a versatile piece, and I'd really, really recommend a suit in the wardrobe. And I just really, really love the quality of this one. I think it's a really good quality for the price point. I just absolutely love it. I think it's just a timeless classic piece. Okay, and then the last things I want to talk about is some entertainment. So I've got 2 TV shows and an album that I want to mention. So the first TV show is Bridgerton season 2. I watched season 2 in about the space of 2 days, and I absolutely loved it. I actually prefer season 2 to season 1. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion. I feel like it's kind of split. I feel like the storyline of season 2 is just more up my alley. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you probably have. Season 2 follows Anthony Bridgerton, and yeah, it's definitely more of a slow burn love story, which I really, really enjoyed, and that really worked well with the storyline. I really feel like they could have added in more sex scenes just to kind of please the audience, because there's a lot more in season 1 than there is in season 2. But I feel like I liked how they used it more to tell the story and kind of didn't just add those scenes in for the sake of it, if that makes sense. And I also really like that it focuses more on the ensemble cast as well. Like you get to see a lot of the other characters, and they're kind of like setting up a lot of other character stories, which I really, really enjoyed actually. And I thought it was just a really good show. It's a really fun watch. It's a really easy watch as well. I kind of just sat and watched it on my own in 2 days and just really, really enjoyed it. The music in season 2 is really, really good again. I love when they dance to Wrecking Ball. I think it's in the last episode when they do the dance to the Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. I thought that was really good use of the song, and yeah, I think it's just a really good show. I really enjoy it. I love watching the fashion, and I just thought it was a really fun season, and I just preferred that there was more like emphasis on the other characters, not just the main romance. Like getting to see like Kate's relationship with her sister and with her mum. I really liked that element, as well as having like obviously Kate and Anthony's like growing love story. And yeah, I just really, really liked it. I really also liked Eloise's story, and just getting to see some of the other Bridgerton siblings as well, and just kind of seeing them as a family, and like learning more about the dad and about the past of the family. I thought that was just really interesting. Like yeah, like really developing each character, not just that focused love story. I mean, it's been a while since I watched season 1, to be honest, but I definitely think I preferred season 2. I really, really recommend season 2 if you haven't seen it. I'm sure everybody who watched season 1 has already watched season 2, but I'd really, really recommend. And then the second TV show that I want to recommend is Severance. Now, it's kind of difficult because I don't want to say too much about it, because I kind of don't want to give it away. It's actually on Apple TV. We did actually watch it with a 7-day free trial, because I think there's 9 episodes. And basically the idea behind the show is there are people who work for a company, and they have a chip implemented into their brain which separates their work memories from their personal life memories. So when they're in work, they have like no idea what they do on the outside, and when they're on the outside, like they don't remember anything from their working day. And it's just a really, really interesting watch. It's something quite different, quite an interesting concept to really like delve into, and it was just really, really interesting seeing how someone was at work, and then how they were at home, and then how that kind of like affected them not being able to remember anything. And yeah, it was just a really interesting TV show. Obviously there was a lot more that happens within it. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but it kind of focuses on 4 people who work in the office, and then the manager of the group, he leaves, and obviously they don't know why because they can't like contact him because they don't know who he is outside of work. And they get a new employee, so she's coming to terms with being severed and just having this just this version of herself just that only exists at work. And yeah, it's just a kind of a really interesting concept, I thought, and it really had us hooked. I think we watched the whole thing in like 3 nights. It is kind of that show where you get to the end of an episode and you do want to watch the next episode straight away. Kind of leaves you on little cliffhangers, and there will be a season 2. I think they've confirmed there's going to be a season 2, so I'm really intrigued to see season 2 and see where they go from the ending, because the ending is just really interesting. But yeah, it was just a really interesting show. It was something a bit different than anything I've watched. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'd really recommend. I watched it with Alex, so it's definitely something I would recommend that you could watch with your partner. Like Bridgerton is not something that Alex would probably sit and watch. Severance we both really enjoyed. Yeah, I'd really recommend. Okay, and then the last favourite I want to mention is a music favourite, and it is Camila Cabello's new album Familia. I really love Camila. I think she's done some really good songs. I really liked her last album. What's that called? Romance. So I was really excited for her new album, and I really like it. I'd definitely say it's probably one of my favourite Camila albums. I mean, like I said, I really like Romance, but there are a few skips on Romance for me, whereas this one I probably listened to the whole album. I will say my favourites are Bam Bam, which is probably the song that you've probably all heard because that was the single with Ed Sheeran, which I really love. I love the music video for that. I think it's just really good vibes, and like it is obviously about a breakup, but it's like good vibe breakup songs. So yeah, I really like that one. I love Psycho Freak with Willow. I think that's the newer single. It's just a really catchy song, and I really like it. And then I also really love Boys Don't Cry. There was a great lyric in that I think is great, where it's like, it's not stupid, it's not drama, it's just trauma turned to armor. I love that lyric. I think that's really cool. Actually, the whole second verse, like I love the second verse, and I just think it's a really cool song. And then also my other favorite is Everyone at This Party, which is probably like the sad breakup song, and I just love that song. I think I just love it. I love how it's really stripped back. Yeah, it's just a really good song. It's a really good album. I really like the whole album. It's really catchy, it's really dancey, there's some really good songs on there. But yeah, I just really love the album. If you haven't listened to it, I'd really recommend just listening to the whole thing. It's just a really good album. It's really good, and her voice is just incredible. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Okay, but that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, I'd love it if you could give it a thumbs up and let me know that you enjoy favourites videos so I can keep filming them in the future. Anything that I can link down below in the description box, I'll leave a link if you want to check any of these things out. And yeah, if you are new here, I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all soon in a new video. Goodbye.